What's going on, guys? It's Amanda here. Welcome back to the channel. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for the notifications for when we go live, everybody. It's so good for all of you to be in here today. I have a very important discussion that I would like to have with you guys. So I mentioned last week that there is a lieutenant that works for the West Palm Beach Police Department, and he is a known serial cheater, guys. So recently in the headlines, Tennessee cop, her first name is Megan, last name Hall. She was terminated for having multiple affairs with other officers in her department. So it's pretty embarrassing for her. It's immorally wrong on so many different levels, but I want to just talk about a double standard. So perhaps let's say that she was not a female, but in fact a male officer. Would the same shame apply to the male as the female officer? So I want to go back to what I was speaking about last week. So we covered Lieutenant Roy Bevell. Yes, we are naming names, guys. We are naming names again. Let's talk about Lieutenant Roy Bevell. He's been in a few videos on my channel previously. I will leave the links in the description so you guys can go take a look for yourself. Roy Bevell has a very long law enforcement history. He also starred in a show that you guys might watch still to this day called Cops. He was in the 2006 Florida Heat edition. So back 20 years ago, Lieutenant Roy Bevell was employed. His rank at the time was a sergeant with the Palm Beach Gardens Police Department. So Roy Bevell did something very, very shameful. He ended up having an affair and sleeping with a married woman and totally destroying that marriage, guys. It's very shameful for anybody to cheat on their spouse. And I have a saying, once a cheater, always a cheater. Let's take a look at that for a second. The marriage ended up ending with the original husband of this unnamed woman that Roy Bevell had this rendezvous with. They ended up having 2 beautiful children together. They got married, and 12 years later, after the shame and embarrassment that Roy Bevell brought to the Palm Beach Gardens Police Department for having an affair with a subordinate, yes, guys, a female officer. I know, it's just so shameful. 12 years later, he ends up cheating on his new wife, cheating on the children, his beautiful, lovely children that he created with this woman, and sleeping with another subordinate. This guy just screams predator. I wonder how many other women are out there that have felt victim to this serial cheater, to this predator. But back to what I was talking about. So he ends up sleeping behind his wife's back with another subordinate, and that female officer was also sleeping with 3 other officers, guys. It's just really wild. They're running trains over there in the West Palm Beach Police Department. So shameful. So he betrayed his family yet again, and this woman, while she was sleeping with 3 other officers, found out that she was pregnant, guys, to make things worse. And Roy Bevell did not know if he was the father or not, but eventually he found out and he was not. So I guess hip hip hooray for Roy Bevell, guys, but he's still a predator in my eyes, and just a shame and embarrassment to the West Palm Beach Police Department. So let's go back and talk about Tennessee cop Megan Hall. She was terminated for her infidelity. Roy Bevell, on the other hand, was promoted to lieutenant and also in the Bureau of Internal Affairs. So he has the power to investigate other cops when he's not a straight edge person and recommend their firings that lead to termination, guys. How that is, I have no idea, but this person is a predator and a coward and somebody with absolutely no integrity. He has no business investigating other cops when he himself has no morals, guys. So if there are any other women out there that want to come forward and express to me anonymously what Roy Bevell has done, the tricks that he has played to get in their pants, please send me an email. I would love to speak to you and I would love to investigate on your behalf. And remember, guys, once a cheater, always a cheater. Thank you all for watching. Till next time, everybody. Acura Amanda signing out. Bye, guys.